thundering me-
The Threnodian's revival has done significant damage to the environment nearby. Things have gotten even more dangerous out here. Smell of blood. There must be a brutal fight going down on the Deseret Island. The Tacet field Director Tao Chi mentioned should be right up ahead. We must pass through it to reach our base and find General GN. I wonder what other anomalies await us ahead. Is that one of our soldiers? Those soldiers, they're phantoms, more Tacet discords. Be careful.
Come forth. One down.
The Retroact rain's effects are worsening. We must proceed with caution. There, another wounded soldier. The streams are stabilizing. I don't feel anything uneasy.
Are you...
What happened?
The thundering Mephis? This is where our supply stayed. We were on our way. Thundering Mephis. In the end... this... Watch out!
It's him, General...
Thundering Mephis. We must bring it down to keep pushing forward. You're wide open. Don't you worry.
Swift and resolute. One down. Moment of resonance.
Storm, hear my command!
Unstoppable. Be gone!
We did it!
The thundering Mephis is as long as more soldiers count the souls of our braves.
General,
Sorry. I should. The honor is mine. Madam Magistrate and Tao Chi have informed me of your willingness to... I should properly welcome you with Huang Lon's formalities, but I've heard about your deeds from Madam Magistrate. Here, Retroact Rain Antidote, developed by the Academy. While the antidote cannot shield you from its effects entirely, it should at least lessen the hallucination. For someone to show up as a phantom in the Retroact Rain, 2 conditions: prior exposure to the rain, you were found in the Gorges of Spirits only recently. This is your... Moreover, you possess a... I was told you'd come to the Norfall Barrens one day. I'll do everything in my power to help you make that happen. Yes. On the day I was selected to be the next general, Jue told me this. Beneath the full moon. And if you are indeed the returning one mentioned here, you might have noticed something off about that moon. We call it once it fully takes shape. It is an ancient terror that reigns over. The Norfall Barrens have become a massive, but we must act now. The Void Plenilune is already visible. We must contain the Threnodians swiftly. Any delay could... Fret not. We'll get into the specifics once we reach our base. I've taken care of all the Tacet discords nearby on my way here. The path ahead should be relatively safe now. Keep going and we'll reach the base soon.
Leave it to me. I sense your weakness.
Ready for battle. Settled.
Wait.
Overthrax's towering statue, built from repurposed weapons and debris, has long loomed over Jinzhou as a foreboding symbol of our ongoing struggle. We managed to gravely injure it 3 years ago, making the statue sink into the water. Now it just resurfaced. Our enemy must be eager to strike. The Vanguard base is right up ahead. Let's hurry over.
Greetings, General.
Master Tianxing?
Jian Qin recently arrived at our base with one...
I've heard people compare... Master once told me countless brave souls have been...
Please follow me. Our main goal is to contain the revival. The Academy determined they were not... After analyzing their behavior, while the Overthrax is still with looming danger from the... Please, join me... I have split all combat units into 3 factions. The ranged units team will provide fire support from afar. We have the special task force of Rover, Yang Yang, Jianxin, and me. Allow me to introduce Kong Lin, lead, and this is Yue Hui. This is a topographical map of the Norfall Barrens. The Overthrax's power limits our reach. Outrider scouts can't go beyond the north. The deepest we ventured was 3 years ago, when we discovered the suspended ruins in its hinterland. But the terrain is treacherous, narrow, and on the other hand, our enemies must, with the Overthrax reorganizing their... Every time we cut down an enemy, it gains more power. Time is of the essence. We must swiftly and safely... Rover, let's plan carefully, use each team's... First, our ranged unit. But we need to strategize based on the terrain. If we manipulate the terrain to our advantage, where should we deploy the ranged units? Deploying our ranged units high above the valleys in advance. This way, they'll provide cover for our close. Next, the infantry. The heart of Norfall Valley is how should the infantry engage enemy targets?
We could divert some forces to flank the enemy, disrupting their formation and gaining an edge. However, a successful outflank requires a wide battlefield. But the small passage of Norfall Barrens limits our options for movement. And we can't predict everything that will happen.
How should the infantry engage enemy targets?
To infiltrate enemy lines, a small group of our forces will enter through the gaps in their formation and attack from the rear. This maneuver takes time and requires caution to avoid detection, particularly in a valley where evasion is difficult. Small infiltration forces may stay hidden, but risk being overwhelmed by enemy attacks. Alternatively, diverting forces could lead to losing on the main front. We have little knowledge of what's happening behind enemy.
How should the infantry engage enemy targets? Now that the narrow terrain has dictated an inevitable confrontation. The infantry will attack head-on. Lastly, the Special Task Force. If the chance arises, what should the Special Task Force do? We'll join our effort to break. It's a risky, but thank you, Rover. I will now recap our plan. Kong Lin, your team will take the cliffs for fire support. Yuehui, your team will charge enemy lines.
Yes, sir!
And I'll join Rover, Yang Yang, and Jian Xin to create an opening for our main forces and take down the Threnodian. Good. Our next move is to reclaim the Disruptor and break through the ground wave barrier. Rover, do you see that iridescent veil? That's the ground wave barrier. Overthrax said one of our top priorities. It's a powerful anti-Threnodian weapon from when Jinzhou was founded. I'll leave it to the professional to explain.
Greetings, General GN.
How's the preparation going on your side?
We've got good news and bad news. Bad news is, the Disruptor's electric capacitor is damaged. Simply put, it's out of power. Fortunately, there should be a backup power outlet. To use the Disruptor, we'll have to repair that outlet first. Any questions? By the way, will they really approve our application?
Magistrate and I have it covered.
All right. Lastly, we've got more bad news. Baizha.
Yes. Rover, I am currently monitoring the Tacit Discord attacks from the Academy to design a safer route for you. We just received word from our soldiers at the emplacement. A large number of Tacit Discords are targeting the Disruptor. The Disruptor has been surrounded by the Tacit Discord. After we recapture the nearby emplacement, it will take... I'll send you the coordinates of the Disruptor.
I trust we all understand the situation. Rover, Yang Yang, please go and secure Jian Xin. Please, let's get moving.
Leave it to me.
up.
Those monsters, we've blocked off access. Please, they...
Cornered a soldier. Over there. He needs our help.
One down.
I'm okay.
One down. First.
Let me be your blade.
Shape the shapeless. Swift and resolute. Is upon us.
We should be safe now. I hope he's all right. Let's go check on him.
General, is that you? We know. We kept it safe. This... I may not see our victory in person. But please... Please, thank you.
Yes, we will.
Leave it to me. One down. Break.
Records 50% charge. Enemies ahead. Watch out, Rover. Let me be your blade.
Shape the shapeless!
Deflectors at 80%. Their offense is weakening. Hold on just a little longer, Rover.
The end has come. Keep it together.
Let me be your blade. Deflector's fully charged. Rover, let's take out the remaining Tacet Discords together. Beware.
Swift and resolute.
Let the winds roar! Don't worry.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance.
Doesn't matter. I can take it.
Swift and resolute. I sense their weakness. One down.
General,
Well done. The rain has stopped.
General, the retroact rain's effects are subsiding. We are observing.
The disruptor is fully charged and ready to fire. But it takes a lot of energy to fire the disruptor. If we missed,
This is our only chance.
Greetings. Can you hear me? As the Magistrate of Jinzhou, the enormous energy consumption. I alone will be accountable for the outcome of this battle. General, Rover, may victory prevail the lasting night.
Thank you for your trust, Madam.
No need for that, General. We've always... Attention all units. Do everything you can.
Target the Norfall Barrens.
Defend Jinzhou at all costs.
Wind Rider. Use your grapple now!
Master Tianxing.
There's too many of them. Someone must stay behind to keep them at bay. Everyone, let's part ways here. Carry on with your mission.
Yang Yang, Rover, follow me. We're going down from here. Mind the cliff.
Rover, are you all right?
Stay sharp. More tacit discords incoming. Suspended ruins are ahead of us. The resonance beacon here is still. The Overthrax assault has been. It's the three of us against all.
Master Tianxing.
I tried to contact her, and we have no choice but to. We're bound to face a vision. We've reached the suspended ruin. Unusually quiet inside. This wall. We should be able to pull it away with our grapple. Every path ahead has been cut off. Seeing anything. Rover, be careful. Something bigger might be waiting for us ahead.
Leave it to me.
Create a test. But it won't stop us.
Upon us. One more time.
activated. The enemies are increasingly... Have you been injured, Rover?
I'm okay. But Rover...
Give me your hand. Knew it. I still have some first aid. The upcoming battles will... Let's keep moving. There are several floating platforms ahead. Perhaps we can make use of them.
Watch out! I can feel tacit discords ahead.
Leave it to me.
Let me do your blade. Take the shapeless!
These rocks are blocking our way.
Finally. Rover, our signals got blocked off by the Threnodian. I have to say, your terminal has a very intriguing design. Now back to business. We are aware, luckily, your current location is still within the Disruptor's range. You've seen what the Disruptor is capable of.
The structure of this building is almost entirely destroyed.
There is a floating platform over there.
Aim at that wall. We can pull ourselves over. Mortefi.
Understood.
We did it.
The Disruptor's power is down to 1/3. We can only fire it one more time. After that, it needs to recharge. Take care, everyone. I'm on standby to help you anytime.
Try pulling the floating boulders together. We should make them.
There.
One moment, Rover. We can work the terrain to our advantage. Let's try to pull that wall down on them, and they'll be trapped underneath. Same situation. Let's do it again. A good vantage point. An impermanence error. This place. Great. Let's approach it. Bide the time.
Till my last breath.
Storm, hear my command!
Swift and resolute. One step down. The hour is upon us. Bad time.
You're wide open. Fear no more. So many enemies along. We're almost there. We don't have much time. Vantage point.
There are more floors up there. But how are we going to climb up?
I can see a gravity stream ahead. It's currently blocked off. We'll pull the rocks away first, and let it carry us up there. Supplies.
Wind guide me.
We have almost reached the top. That giant rock. We've got to remove it somehow.
It moved a little. Let's give it a couple more goes.
Almost there. We finally did it.
We'll reach the top soon. The road ahead is completely blocked off. You choose where the disruptors live. May it cleave out a path for us. This amount of enemies, we cannot fire the disruptor again. Yang Yang.
The Trinodian is only going to summon more of them as we go. We need someone to keep them away and escort the others into the statue. I understand you're planning to do it yourself, General. We all want to beat it, but I understand that you don't want to leave anyone behind. But we all know you and Rover have the best chance against that monster. Now that our shared goal...
Indeed, Yang Yang.
Here, the Threnodian will not be able to draw more power from the monsters. I'll leave the rest to you.
It seems the culprit is hidden deep. This will be our final battle with the Threnodian. Rover, are you ready? Indeed. We come to... Let's bring an end to this... That's... another... The Crownless. The Threnodian has reconstructed its frequencies. Time to strike. So those frequencies we just crashed. That moon has cannibalized the Crownless's remaining frequencies to create another monster. I remember I saw it during the battle beneath the crescent. This is the swordsmanship we teach our recruits. How dare you!
stay
Watch
sharp.
out for its ranged attacks. Rover, have you noticed? It avoids attacking the moon behind. That moon must be the core of our enemy. This thing is weakening. I'll shield you from its attacks. Rover, find a chance to strike it.
One more time.
Don't you worry. Bide the time. Fight back. I can take it. Wind Rider!
Food. I want food.
As the conceptualization of war, somehow it opted to flee instead of fighting us properly. Rover, is that... This place is collapsing soon. Let's get out of here first. For emergencies.
Gather round, I have a tale to spin. Our feather-haired maiden faces a horde of beasts. And just in time, a ray of light. Sunbeams burst through the clouds, banishing darkness out of sight. From the statue emerged two... Guess who we have? None other than General Jian and the legendary Rover. And lo, ruins fell, a colossus shattered, the Overthrax meets its defeat. Mountains and rivers exulted in glee as the war's finale came to be. As they say, why fear when fate is ours to shape? Amidst setbacks, heroes will rise to conquer. Their determination fuels the fire of hope in our darkest hour. Under starlit skies we battled, divine rune roaring above. Now victorious, our songs of triumph shall shake the clouds. And our story goes on.
Let me be there for everyone, as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Chissa, ally of justice at your service.
Let me be there for everyone, as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Another time for
Why hesitate? Let me...
Another day, another heroic me! I can feel the power and the flames rising. Eyes on the horizon.
winds roar! Appears before the threat. Such a link. An oversight. Such a rejuvenating snow. An oversight. Tranquility, swift and resolute. Bad timing. One more time. The hour is upon us. Leave it to me. Administering first aid. Let the winds roar! Bad timing.